Lowe's Halloween 2022. So we're actually gonna go start from the end and move this way, just because I feel like the more interesting stuff is at the end, so we'll save the best for last. So over here you see we have some just pillows, some kind of throw pillows. 17 bucks for those assorted things. Blacklight, some other blacklight stuff, kind of some small outdoor stuff that just about anybody might buy to put in their yard. Like nothing too fancy or like specialty, but always everybody kind of needs some of those. Some like witch with orange hats. I guess these you kind of just set wherever on a shelf or something. Once again, something anybody could put in their house. Some spiders, pumpkins. So this is kind of the more, I guess, what you'd say safe stuff. You can't go wrong with these. Anybody might buy them. Over here, we're getting a little more niche, but still very basic with some bags of skulls and whatnot, and assorted bones. $13 for one set, I believe. Some hay bales. These are pretty cool. Some gemmy pumpkins, some blow molds. They are a little cheap feeling, but some pretty cool designs. Like this one is pretty cool. Reminds me of somebody. Various designs. The one I showed over there is my favorite, probably. And then some of them are carvable that aren't made by Gemmy. And then they've got like the stands that you can place the pumpkin heads on. And I believe they're priced at various amounts. There's no one price for any of these. Some like outdoor cord, something you might need if you have one of these pumpkins or any of this other stuff. Take a look at this over here, and then we'll take a look at this wall. Some blow mold, like Mickey Mouse Halloween stuff. Just various like pumpkin kits for making various characters. This is for painting pumpkins, I guess. So there's like a stencil, I believe, in there. Yep, stencils and the paint colors you need. Just paint on the pumpkin. 12 bucks. 15. We got this. Pretty cool. That is Haunted Mansion. Authentic Haunted Mansion, actually. That's actually kind of cool. Some like stuffed plush characters. Oops. So we'll take a look at what's talking down there in a minute. 30 bucks for these things. Pretty cool for any of you Haunted Mansion fans. I know there's a lot of people who like that style. So definitely something to jump on if that is your thing. Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack Skellington, Sally, Oogie Boogie. Whatever this guy's name is, I apologize, the doctor guy. So then we have Madame Leota Tombstone. This actually is pretty cool. I actually really like this. Oops. I apologize for not telling you guys the prices of everything. I can't see them like right off the bat. But you're always able to check their website or anywhere else if you need to know. I can also try to like update you if there's anything specific that you want to know the price for. I'll do my best to let you know about that, but that is pretty cool. Okay, over at the Haunted Living, we have window clings. Once again, the stuff kind of like on the side, on these little like air racks over here, are kind of the more safe stuff. You can just put wherever. We got fall and then more Halloween styled things. Over here we have various inflatables of varying price, variable prices, except for these are actually all the same price up to here. I don't know which ones of these are new. I'm not a big inflatable guy, to be honest. But, you know, they're cool. Like, I like this one. It's kind of a cute style, but I think it's pretty neat, actually. This is pretty cool, bit child-friendly for my taste, but, you know, unicorn. Cat with just huge eyes, wow. Spider, Michael Myers. He doesn't really look blank-faced, he looks more, like, depressed, to be honest. But, you know, that's your thing. Go pick one of those up. We got Disney's The Haunted Mansion again, kind of one of their mini themes they've got going on this year. Like, kind of what the characters they have a lot of. This, I actually really like. That is cool. I just noticed that now. That's a pretty cool looking thing. The eye moves back and forth. Pretty cool looking hand. Obviously, you'll be able to tell it's an inflatable, but a cool style thing. Which with spinning eyes, which you can look at up there in a second. That vulture is actually really cool. I like that. That is neat. He swings back and forth. And then the Haunted Mansion things that I talked about before. Some animated witch skeletons. I don't believe they have one of those displayed, unfortunately. Jack Skellington. Like, cloche, I believe is what it's called. So up here we have, actually wait, we do have the witch up there. I don't think there's a way to try them right now. Unfortunately, there's no try me button. But you can see there's like a harmonica skeleton, some lights, and the pumpkins on display that were seen over there. Some of the spooky signs and the spider webs. Some of the inflatables, including the, that, which I think is pretty cool. The, candy corn. Yes. There's the witch with the spinning eyes, absolutely crazy. And we got Shrek just staring at us menacingly. I'm gonna actually just scan over the inflatables real quick, instead of going row by row, because it's easier. Some pumpkins. There's the unicorn, which is actually pretty cool now that I'm seeing it. And, you know, some ghosts, a tree, and then Mickey Mouse thing, which is leaning also very menacingly, I might add, for you know, a inflatable. Oogie Boogie, Mickey Mouse, Minions, and there's the depressed Michael Myers. Okay, moving back over here now. We've got some blow molds, Jack Skellington stuff. Very cool. This I actually like. It's a bit too cartoony for something that I would actually buy, but, you know, I think it's pretty neat nonetheless. Jack Skellington, like, light thing. You can see it lights up like that. Color changes rather quickly, actually. Kind of cool. A trick-or-treat wreath, Jack Skellington. That's the other mini theme this year, is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's labeled Master of Fright. So there's an inflatable set, like a walkway, for if you need an entrance to like a little haunt or to your yard. You could pick something like that up if you were a really big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. Oogie Boogie Flat-tastic are what these things are called. This upside down, unfortunately. Some light up candle flickers. Basically pathway markers with Jack Skellington in various expressions and colors. This thing, which is pretty cool, which spins and lights up. Kind of like that other thing with the Haunted Mansion, but, you know, a different style. It's more, is that a... I don't know what shape that is, but it's called a Geo Squirrel. We got this thing, which is you can kind of like put wherever, and it's like Jack's head, and it kind of looks like a light hanging down with like swirl emotion. That's trademarked. And this. That is $26. I imagine he sings some other songs, possibly, but, you know, for the sake of the store tour, we're not gonna do all of them. We got a lantern. Do these work? Yep, it's just kind of a purple light. There's nothing really going on in there, just a purple light. Still pretty cool. Singing Jack Skellington, or talking Jack Skellington.
Interesting reaction. But what does it mean?
He says phrases from the movie. Blow mold stuff. Various Nightmare Before Christmas characters. Lights. More lights. Another flat-tastic. Inflatables. Various inflatables. And we got more inflatables up here. And that's a hanging one. Pretty cool. More of the lights. Or those like shadow lights, sorry. In different colors and different styles. Different like cutouts in them. Coffin lights, those are pretty neat. Projector with lights. This is something a lot of people might like, is these doorbells, but it's Jack Skellington.
Who's next on my list? Ah!
Yep. This obviously does the whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme. Or this is Halloween, my bad. Jack Skellington and Zero. You can see some of this stuff on display up here. Oops. There we go. I will demo this real quick. You can see he moves like Graveyard Ghoul is the kind of the mechanism with that. But with Jack Skellington looking around. Pretty cool use of that animation. Moving onward. Fog stuff. Fog liquid, fog machine. That one has like a skeleton hand on it. Lights. More lights. There's a lot of lighting over here. Like a candy bowl that has a cool lighting effect on it that actually looks really neat. Books. We've seen a lot of these over the years. I believe this is a new design though, or a new style at least. I believe. I might be wrong. More projection lights. Shadow lights, these are more generic ones, non-licensed or anything like that. But still cool if you're not a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but you like the idea of shadow lights. There are quite a few options, at least 4 right here. And then a short circuit light. Just a light, it looks like. I don't know if it's... Oh, there we go. It's supposed to look like it's short circuiting for a cool effect. We kind of skipped over some of this other stuff here, so now we'll take a look at it. We got a gargoyle. Doesn't exactly do what you'd expect, but still kind of cool. He honestly kind of just tweaks after saying trick or treat. Violin thing. I believe this is supposed to move, but it's not. The prisoner skeleton with a harmonica in a cage. Who plays the entertainer for whatever reason. Harmonica cover though. I kind of like his animation. We got a candelabra skeleton. Kind of a neat idea. I don't really like it though.
Have you come for a treat? Or for a trick? Yet another creature of the night approaches.
Oh no, he's got the Sunstar audio. It's so bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. Fright this way. Lighted luminary set, like pathway markers, basically. Short circuit, mummy hands, pathway markers. More pathway markers. A Medusa head.
Dare you look at me in that way? You will be stoned in no time.
Medusa, like, bust. We'll do one more phrase.
Medusa, look me in the eyes. Tell me what you see.
Kind of cool. I think this is a new version. I swear there's a chime. Oh, there we go. So kind of rocks back and forth, makes some snake noises. Candelabra. I like the green and blue contrast with the lights on either snake. I think that's pretty cool. Play some neat music. Okay. Spooky, scary skeleton, dancing skeleton. Nah, dude. Okay. So then we've got some pumpkins. More pumpkins. These are the kind of like rotted ones. I believe they all have the same lighting effect. Just in different style, or different style of pumpkin. I'd say that one's probably my favorite right there. So we've got a trees, like little mini trees, kind of cool. You can put them in like outside or whatever. Willow tree, nice lights. This gargoyle, which is probably cooler than the one up there. It doesn't do it quite as much, but looks kind of more like stone and is pretty neat. I like the blue lights in the back. It's a nice touch. Rest in pieces. It's a little gravestone for, I believe, $42 for this. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kind of a blow mold thing. And then these I really do enjoy, especially the vampire. They look very classic, these like blow mold pumpkins. And I really love the classic look on those. I think that's probably one of my favorite things here is these pumpkins. They just remind me of classic Halloween growing up. Pretty cool. And you can see a lot of this on display up here. The Fright This Way stuff, and a lot of the skull pathway markers. A giant skeleton, I believe he's 7 feet tall. Huge head. Rest in peace is rad. A tree, I think we saw one of those somewhere. And those classic looking jack-o'-lantern blow mold pumpkins. Over here, we have some zip ties, some giant pumpkins. Giant lighted pumpkins. It's just a... Oh. Interesting, I did not expect that. That's pretty cool. Alright, and we've got some little tiny jack-o'-lanterns, tiny light-up jack-o'-lanterns, similar to the Paper Magic Group ones that I have, except for, obviously, these are new ones. We've got animatronics in the boxes. We are going to look at those last. Some foam tombstones. Obviously stuff you'll need if you're doing a little graveyard haunt. You could get these here for 20 bucks if you need to set up that little graveyard scene at your house. Some little foam like pillar ones. More smaller ones that don't have lights. Pumpkin carving stuff. If you want to do a pumpkin, you're definitely going to need these. Nightmare Before Christmas plushies. We got the Mayor and Zero, 30 bucks. Light up. Spooky spinners. And other light up stuff. Light of Halloween spider plushes. Moving over here, we've got the animatronics. We've got, I guess I'll start with these things over here. Phantom. None of these work, this one never worked, unfortunately. A wreath. A skull wreath. Pretty cool. Other wreath. Spider. Got 3 different styles, whichever you pick a favorite. A Gemmy werewolf. None of these work either, unfortunately, but pretty interesting face. I think we've seen this before. Little hanging zombie. Pretty goofy ah. Down here, by the way, we got some more giant jack-o'-lanterns. I'm pretty sure they're the same ones we saw over there. Hanging girl. This is the, like 7-foot skeleton. Shh. You can see, I mean, I have small-ish hands, but still huge skull. More of the 7-foot. Some fish. We got a vulture bird thing. $7 bucks for all of these. Unicorns, fish, piranhas, I believe, and a frog. We've got a white version of the pumpkin. This one is pretty neat. It doesn't work though. If it worked, it'd be neat. Oh, there we go. I think we've seen these last year, I believe. We've got smaller, more reasonable skeletons for 34 bucks with light up red eyes. Even smaller for 15 bucks. And yet, nope, same size, same one. Pirate skeleton, hanging like a ghost. Light up red eyes. This guy with a pretty cool looking face. Reaper character. Light up red eyes as well. Oh.
Surprise!
Oh.
It's party time!
For 35 bucks, you can get this guy. Alright, and then the last thing we have over here on this hanging section is this witch. I believe it's a Sunstar witch. Nope, she just... looks like she's supposed to have a moving mouth, but her eyes just light up. Red. Alright, on to the final section before the animatronics. So we've got the animated creepy girl and the animated creepy boy, which I can demo up there in a second. We've got... Okay, that is not working. But it's just a crawling zombie. Eyes light up, and he has like a little crawling mechanism to kind of move him forward a little bit. Of course, these don't move quite as much as you want them to, but, you know. Some bloody lights. Actually, those look really cool. I actually did not know if I noticed those earlier, but those look awesome. The short circuit bulbs with, like, skulls on top. And blood dripping down. Some Michael Myers ones. Michael Myers, like, it's called Pathway Steaks. By Jemmy. And they play that, like, I don't even know, ringtone theme or whatever you want to call it. That's not really the Halloween theme, but yeah. Not a big fan of those, to be honest with you. And that comes from me being a big Halloween fan. These are kind of cool, actually. They look kind of cartoony, but I kind of like that. And I also don't mind the music too much either, because there's not really like one specific theme for Friday the 13th exactly, so but it does play the end credits, I guess, or a reproduction of it, at least. So then down here we've got all these animated characters from various horror like franchises, and here we have a Chucky good guy doll. I will not shut up.
Now sit back and learn from the master.
So yeah, he's supposed to kind of stab and move his knife around, but he can't really do that in the box, unfortunately. Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy Krueger. Up here, we've got, I believe these are Heads Off dolls by Jimmy.
People are always telling me how adorable I am.
Oh boy. Animated scary doll.
Trick or treat? It's all about the treat.
I guess it is. And then over here is, what is this called? Animated scary clown. Let's see what he does. I haven't actually seen this. Interesting. Just kind of hops up and down on a little, like, he's got a little spring thing or whatever, and just laughs. Similar looking clown skull right here, just a giant one. I assume it, oh, I don't need to assume. Oh. Okay, so it's got the, like, Sunstar Clown audio, or the Jemmy, I assume it's Jemmy Clown audio. Pretty cool. Kind of, I like the lights, not so much a big fan of the audio. I was okay with the laughing. Halloween 2, Michael Myers, like, string lights. And they also play that theme, if you even want to call it that. And then they kind of have, I don't know if there's like a, if it's supposed to be really synced with the music, but they kind of flash on and off in a pattern. Michael Myers short circuits lights. There's no way to demo it here. And Jason Voorhees short circuit as well. And Friday the 13th string lights. So they have one for each of the 3 franchises, or one of each for each. Not one of each, but they have a short circuit, a light, and a string light set for each of the characters. Obviously the same audio as with these down here, once again flashing in a sequence. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, short circuit, LED silhouette projection. All of those were projections, by the way. And then these are actually kind of neat looking. Once again, kind of cartoony, kind of like the Jason Voorhees heads. But I do kind of like the style, actually. And of course, playing 1-2, Freddy's Coming For You. Can't really go wrong with that theme. That's pretty cool. Alright, now to demo these. We'll start with Michael Myers. He's supposed to be new this year, but he looks just like the old one, and not to be a downer, but he's pretty disappointing in my opinion. I'm gonna see if I can back up a little bit so you can see his face a little bit. Not too impressive. Theme isn't impressive, just lifts the knife up and down. The animation is okay. He just needs a better face, really. I can give or take the jumpsuit. The theme wouldn't be bad, like I'd be okay with it if it was on anything other than Michael Myers. Well, obviously.
Please return to the nearest store associate. Apparently, we tried to remove the infant joy from Shopjack from the first.
I don't know what that is. I apologize. Okay, so this is the boy and the girl. Oh, sorry. The boy and the girl are on a butt. So this is the boy. I like the green lights, actually. You don't see that a whole lot with these things. Or with, like, the doll-type characters. You don't usually see the use of green. I don't know what's up with it being in his stomach. But, you know, it's kind of cool. And then let's activate the girl as well. 2 different musics, which is kind of cool. I can appreciate that. Oops. I probably shouldn't have done that. The animation's kind of weird. But I do like the music, even though it's, I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. Or it's been used several times before. Jason, or that's Jason.
Jason, Mother is talking to you.
Oh, that was kind of a short animation. Okay. And then this is like a witch gravedigger thing.
There's something spooky. No one lives in the haunted house, but it's anything but empty.
And then lastly, Freddy Krueger. Does not want to work. We are going to move on from that because Freddy Krueger is not working. On to the final thing, which is this little animation area right here, or the animatronic area. We've got like a Sunstar clown, the Jemmy clown. Oh, there he goes. Obviously very cheap and cheesy, not a big fan of this thing. Let's look at this 7-foot evil witch with crystal ball.
Tick-tock, that's the clock. The witching hour ends soon. 2 o'clock later, you must go home. Let the end of doom.
I apologize, I don't think we're going to be able to get any demos of any of these things without this guy talking. Alright, so now we're going to look at this Jemmy clown that I think a lot of people have been talking about. For $159.99, 6-foot tall. Uses the kind of like Jemmy and Sunstar overused clown audio.
We'll see if that's the last laugh.
Darn it, that other one went off. Okay, and this thing, which is actually a pretty good scare, but kind of cheap, but still kind of cool. Audio. Where have I heard that audio before? Oh yeah, the one of the Sunstar's overused. It actually has a few different screams, it sounds like, which is interesting. Got this, what is this called? 7-foot animated Reaper with hourglass. That's actually kind of cool. I like the green lights there. Now to the final one, which is the 12-foot mummy, of course. His name is Ian, apparently. You can't really hear his audio super well from here, especially because of this stupid clown. But yeah, that is the last animatronic that I have to show here at Lowe's Halloween 2022. And this is the end of my tour. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you in the next one.